Hello YouTube, welcome to Crusader Kings 3. Today I'm going to be playing as King Ludwig II the German. This man is grandson to King Charlemagne and has 3 sons. He has the kingdoms of East Francia and Bavaria over here on the east, and he only has these by title. He actually holds no lands in Bavaria and holds 1 county within East Francia, and that is Baden, and that is due to his sons taking his lands from him. So you can see his eldest son, Prince Carmen, has the Duchy of Bavaria here as his main title. He also has the Duchy of Carinthia, which is down here, and that is the only duchy titles he does have. It is the only duchy titles he has. So he pretty much holds most of the lands in Bavaria other than Nordgau up here in the north, and I think Ravensburg here in the southwest. The next son is Prince Ludwig the Younger. He has taken the lands of West Franconia and the northern part of East Franconia. He actually has the duchy title of East Franconia, but the southern part of East Franconia is actually ruled by our next son, is Prince Karl. He holds the lands in the southern part of East Franconia, and he holds the Duchy of Swabia. He actually holds the Ravensburg land that is de jure part of the Kingdom of Bavaria as well. So what I'm going to do with this character is I'm going to create a true German empire. So this character is an ambitious man, so his entire goal in life is to become an emperor. And to do that, the easy way, it's the way people usually do it, is just restoring the Holy Roman Empire. And that's just too easy for me. So all you need is 500 gold, 200 piety, not something takes a long time. You need to become illustrious, you just go to some wars, and you can get illustrious quite easily. And you also just need the realm size and a strong opinion of the Pope, or a strong or weak hook on the Pope. Again, easy things to do. But instead, what I'm going to do is become a true German and found Germania, which we actually can't do whilst being a Catholic ruler. This is because Catholicism has it's a Christian faith that has a spiritual head of faith. So if we change to, is there a Christian faith that doesn't? Yes, Christianity here. Christianity has no head of faith here. You can see like Orthodox has head of faith of being spiritual. Christianity does not have a head of faith, so we would actually be able to create the Empire of Germania if we convert to Christianity. It's probably not the one I'm going to convert to, because when I clicked in there I saw, yes, we no longer have the holy site within Cologne, and it would be good for us to hold that holy site. So from the looks of it, I'm probably not going to be able to create the empire within this character's life. And that is mainly because we're going to have to go to wars to get more lands, and most of the lands that we need are actually, well, we could get lands from the north and from the east, but these are only like single counties. So we're going to have to go to war against our nephew in Lotharingia to gain the lands that we mainly need in Lotharingia and Frisia. So this is going to create some succession issues. As of right now, I think our eldest son will inherit East Francia because that is our primary title. Yes, so he actually inherits East Francia here. So he would keep his lands and his vassals in the Bavarian kingdom, but he wouldn't actually get the Bavarian title. He would get East Francia, meaning he would be the liege of Angria and even his youngest brother in Swabia. But the second son would actually get the kingdom of Bavaria, so he would keep his lands in West Francia, leaving a hole in the East Frankian kingdoms. But he would also become the liege of the Duchy of Nordgau, and I don't know how the third son would actually be transferred. I think he would keep with the eldest son because he's got the Duchy of Swabia, and that's in East Francia. So I think that's how that would work. I'd see how that would work actually, but I don't think that's actually what we're going to do, because that's just going to be pretty much waiting for this character to die, and that's not what we want to do. I think I'm actually going to go for the lands, and then I'm going to try and manipulate our succession to make sure our primary heir keeps 120 counties. So I'm just going to show this because this is actually random and it's quite funny, but because we're a misguided warrior, we've got martial perks, and we've actually gone all the way down strategist, which is perfect for going to war because you get the martial bonuses, you get men-at-arms bonuses. It's all just very good. But we've also gone down the household guard, which is great because we get an extra 4 knights, and we also get chivalric dominance, which gives knight effectiveness extra 75%, which is very, very good. We also got never back down, great. Stalwart leader, meaning we're less likely to die when commanding armies, very good. The only things I would kind of like, but I guess it's not possible, is I really like prepared conscription for the levy reinforcement rate and the gold maintenance reduction. That's very good. Also, I do like a man's home. So when I get a man's home in previous playthroughs I've done, I usually go to war with somebody, let them attack me, and then I have the +5 advantage within my own lands, and you can kind of just sweep their army and then siege through their lands. But we're not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to reset the perks. The lifestyle focus I'm actually going to go down is medicine. And this is just to keep us going for a while so I can make sure we finish our wars. And I'm actually going to try and change religion in this life. And to do that, I'm going to go down the scholar tree. I'm going to get pedagogy. I don't know how you'd pronounce this. That's actually not very useful for us. I guess we could learn languages of our vassals if we wanted them to like us. But we're going to get open-minded, which gives us different culture opinions. And if I've actually not shown you culture yet, there is a lot of cultures within the East Frankian lands. I believe we're Franconian, because that's not, what's the lines called? It's not hashed out, I guess is the way I put it. So meaning we're Franconian. And we're going to control lands that, well, right now we have lands of Saxons, Swabians, Bavarians, but we're going to gain lands of the French and the Dutch cultures. So getting that extra 15 opinion is going to be extremely useful for us. I've actually removed this. But the final thing we're going to actually really want to get is apostate. This will take us 9 years, excluding any events, because it's 3 years for one perk. Yeah, base 25. So 4 months. Actually, sorry, I just did the quick maths in my head, and I just thought if we need 1,000 experience and we're going to need 3,000 to get to apostate, divide that by 25. I believe is 12. If anybody thinks I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Not 12, 120. Sorry, I was wrong. Which then, divided by 12 equals 10 years because there's 12 months in the year. So it's going to take us 10 years to actually get to apostate. So I hope our character does live long enough to get apostate. That is going to be 71 years old. So it may be a bit hard to get there, but we're going to try. The only thing I'm really going to do with our council is I'm going to switch our eldest son to be our chancellor. Even though he's got very high martial, he'd be very good for our armies. I actually want him just to get the extra 2 gold a month because we're a king. That'll be very useful for him. Also, looking at this, we don't have onagers, which is the only men-at-arms I'm going to get. I'm not going to station them in our capital. I'm going to station our armoured footmen, because when you station onagers, you only get a plus 0.1 siege progress a day, which is just not valuable enough compared to the extra 6 additional damage and 4 toughness. And plus, this can be improved by buildings, which we do not have access yet to. No, we don't. Which is the one that usually helps our heavy infantry. Is it barracks? Yes, barracks gives you an additional 20%. So we could build this and keep our armoured footmen stationed there. I'm going to marry off my second son because I've realised he's unmarried, and because he is still our vassal, we can arrange his marriage. I'm going to marry him off. I'm not going to marry him off for an alliance. I'm going to marry him off for an infertile woman. So let's go by age. There's a 16-year-old here who is infertile, so we'll marry him off to her. This is, well, for 2 situations. If we do create the empire title in this life, or we do not, and he's become very powerful because he's inherited some very powerful lands, this will mean he would not have children, meaning that his lands would actually pass to his eldest brother, I do believe. Yeah, so his lands would actually pass to his elder brother, who is our primary heir. Final thing I'm going to do before we actually press play is I'm going to create our cadet branch. This just gives us an extra 350 prestige, and that will be good for handling our inheritance. Okay, so now I've negotiated alliance. I've done all our beginning stuff. We're just going to wait out the rest of the month. There we go. Oh, I actually didn't even see what the name of our house was. What is it? Calgreghard. The reason it's Baden is because our county is in Baden. So I guess that makes sense. I'm going to romance my wife, and this is just to get more prestige, really. We'll win a sparring match, I actually don't know, but I think we've got high martial. Yes, we don't. We don't have a high martial. So, yeah. It's random roll, really, there. But anyway, we're going to start pressing our claims, and we have an unpressed claim on the Kingdom of Lotharingia here, so we're going to go for our claims against this this man right here, our nephew. Because our other nephew actually... Oh, he's weaker than him. We could have gone to there. But this is the lands we want. Let's go to war. Okay, now let's call in some allies. I'm actually going to give you a tip on calling in allies. So you can see our nephew here, King Louis II the Younger, actually has 2,400 men. And if we called his men, that's going to cost us 350 prestige. But it actually costs less prestige based on the rank of the individual. So you can see our allies, the Duke of Flanders and the Duke of Friuli? Don't know how you pronounce that. Oh god, he's got a name I can't pronounce as well. I was going to say his name instead. I'm actually going to call these two instead because that'll give us 1,900 men, almost the same amount. But it's only going to cost us 150 prestige each. Is he a count? Oh, this man is a count actually. Prince Louis, and that's 760 men. I shall take that. I'm going to take the dukes as well, and I have saved. That's 375. Actually, no, I've spent a little bit more, but I've gained about 200 more men from it, so I'll take it. So he's brought 3,500 men. How does he have 3,500 men? Mercenaries. He's paid for mercenaries. Okay, that's cool. Cool guy. Paying for mercenaries now. I'm also just going to get some light horsemen due to the terrain of the area. That only leaves me 41 gold actually. I didn't think about that. Okay, we're just going to leave our men unraised for a little bit. I might start sieging some lands. Let's see what lands I want to start sieging. Oh, there's some valuable ones down here. Let's have a look at his vassals. There are 2 vassals down here, and they do have people we can capture. Okay, I'm going to raise everyone down here. And see if our allies actually, yes, they're rallying to us. We're going to start sieging down here. We'll leave our siege units down here. Our allies are walking straight through his lands and taking attrition. Oh, the AI is so dumb. Okay. We're coming up here just to add some pressure to this guy. We're just going to allow our allies to rally. Actually, we may as well go to the fight here now. If I come through this way. Does he have any defense ability? He doesn't. So I may be able to get in a battle here. I need to be commanding the army, thank you. So we can gain more prestige from the battle. But I'm going to get the fight going here. Actually says we're going to lose. Where's my other ally is being sieging? Oh, this was so dumb. Oh, we're winning. Okay, it's fine, we're winning. We've just got to outlast them because we have less men, we have more men. Okay, that's fine. Whew. Why is the AI wasting 100 men down here per month in sieging? I don't understand that one. Our son has divorced his wife. Why has she died? She's not died. He's just divorced her. And she's pregnant. How did she get pregnant? She's barren. Okay, so now they're not married. Hopefully they will be born a bastard. So that'll be fine. And we'll marry him off to another infertile woman. We're wounded. Oh, do I not have a court position? I do not. This is something I tend to always do. We'll just make it 5. Because I believe court positions actually gain bonuses to their learning once in a while. So that'll be good for our wife. We won that battle. We didn't gain any prestige again. Am I not understanding how this worked? We've got an 80% chance to romance the wife. Come on. Okay. We have romanced her, and we're not going to make her our soulmate, because if she dies before us, then that makes you incredibly depressed. And I'm not okay with that one. Oh, is he going to start sieging it first? No, he's not. Okay. I think the first sieger is the one who gets the rewards, and I think it's like 20 gold. Yeah, 23 gold for sieging there, and I want that gold. Yes, we did get another capture here. That's another 50 gold. I've just realised as well, we're not actually doing a personal scheme. So I may learn another language here. So there's High German here, Saxon there, Bavarian. Okay, it seems like the most powerful vassals of this guy are Dutch. So I'm actually going to learn Dutch. So let's learn from this guy. I think we want somebody who's stubborn because it actually gives us an extra bonus. So there's an 80% chance to learn Dutch from this guy, so I'm going to be learning Dutch. Why are they doing this? The AI has now stacked almost 2,000 men on top of my sieges. Actually, 2,500 men is that? Yeah, close to 2,500 men on top of my sieges. They've actually lost so many by attrition now that they're not gaining actual supply loss. That's just stupid, but anyway. We've got another battle going on here. They're attacking us, which is interesting choice here we have you know, 2,400 men on the west of us. And we did capture somebody else who we could ransom. An extra 50 gold. Oh, extra 50 gold there. My wounds have healed. That is great. We're 63 years old and we're still feeling fine. Can't ask for much more. Okay, so I'm going to come now and start sieging his capital. Oh, we actually took a prisoner in a siege. Is this a valuable prisoner? Oh no, just got the extra percentage for the sieges. Okay. Can we negotiate a release for a weak hook on... No, I don't want a weak hook on you. I want a weak hook on King Lothair. There we go. I want a weak hook on him because I have a plan. So, here's my crazy plan. I'm going to, when I enforce these demands, I'm going to gain all of his lands. I'm then going to add a succession law to one of these titles. I'm thinking probably Lotharingia. So then we can vote for our primary heir in succession, and he would then be able to keep a 50% share of the actual kingdoms we hold. Maybe this is easier to show than it is to explain. So okay, let's go and ransom you for the hook. There we go. Okay, I've gained a hook, and actually also have you, who I can get a hook from. I forgot about you, so we'll do that. And now let's enforce our demands, disband all our army, and now you can see when we look at our titles, we have Kingdom of East Francia, Kingdom of Bavaria, and Kingdom of Lotharingia. But when we go through, that's not the way we go through, when we go through our succession, you can see our primary heir is going to get the Kingdom of East Francia, the Kingdom of Bavaria, and he's going to get the County of Baden. Our second son is going to get the Kingdom of Lotharingia, the Kingdom of Burgundy, and our third son is going to get the Kingdom of Frisia. Now, why this is a very bad situation is our second son is actually, I don't remember, he's got a child, that's his primary heir, granddaughter. Okay, that's probably not going to go well for him. Sorry, that just distracted me for a second. Yeah, the reason this is terrible is because our second son is actually going to keep his lands here, and our third son is going to keep his lands there. So this is going to leave a big hole in our kingdom, which we do not want. So now, I can now add the law for feudal elective. We don't have enough prestige. Oh god, I forgot it cost 1,500, I thought it cost 1,000 prestige. Okay, so we have three choices right now to gain prestige. First is Grand Tour. So if I went on a Majesty Tour, this is how you get prestige. We would have to pick some vassals that we go to. So what we could do is we can go visit our new vassals that we have just gained, that we want to be on our side. These are all our new vassals. Say if we did this, it costs us 9 gold each. We could pick what we want to do, so like cultural, or so we need cultural with the French, we need cultural review, we don't, oh no, we do need cultural review, we need cultural review, cultural, it seems like all of them are going to be cultural. Oh no, except this guy. Go straight to it and just like increase the opinion with him. This could be a choice, and then, oh, let's get rid of that because that's just confusing in the background. This could be a choice, and we could use this to gain the extra prestige. But this is a very expensive option, so we're actually not going to do that. Another thing we could do is we could, well, the two main ones is a feast or a hunt. Hunt is guaranteed prestige, I do believe. As a feast isn't, I can't remember, I seem to always get prestige at feast. So yeah, we always gain prestige, I thought we did. And it would also actually increase our vassal opinion, but this is another very expensive option. So it looks like it's gonna have to be a hunt because it is just guaranteed. And I believe falconry doesn't actually give you, no, it doesn't give you any prestige. Bison sighting down there, that is great. It looks like the bison sighting is the winner. Okay, so we're just gonna need to save money right now to then pay for a hunt. Also, we've got to keep an eye on factions, considering we've just taken these lands and most of these guys just don't like us. Oh, somebody's trying to murder me. That is great. We need to figure that one out. Is there a way of figuring that one out? Maybe I should get a bodyguard. He's terrible, but he's a body. So we're going to go for our hunt now in Vaudemont. We're going to need to get mercenary guards and a forest guide. just so people don't try and kill us. We're going to befriend. We're going to befriend Prince Bishop. Where is he? Is he not coming along? This fella's not coming along. Okay, we could try and befriend our vassal here. He really does hate us, but I've not actually got him on my council because I just don't like him. He is a minority. I could befriend him. I think I'm going to. I'm not sure. I've never actually used this to befriend someone before, so let's see if it actually works. And we cannot do that, and we cannot afford that. Okay, so we're just going to go how we are now. So let's go on this hunt. Really? Why is this guy trying to kill us? I mean, he doesn't like me, but okay, now he's in prison. I wish we caught him just a little bit earlier, so I could have actually made some more money out of them and paid for a better hunt. We're going to go for the impressive prestige, even though we only need 100. Well, just actually died because I made that stupid decision. Oh, it looks like somebody has tried to murder me. I'm not actually sure if I want to end this quick. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to risk it. Just because we have a high success chance. Oh, this is a 19% chance we would die. Or we could be injured. Take the chance. There we go, we slayed the bison. Okay, it was only 90% chance. Probably shouldn't be risking it. But we have gained 125 prestige for that. Okay, so now we can finish the hunt. We now have enough prestige to add a feudal elective to one of the titles. So now we're going to add the law. We're going to add feudal elective. So we'll add this law. Okay. So now we can vote. So we're going to vote for our son. And now you're going to see why I got these hooks earlier. So I can force Lothair's vote to be ours. For the next 100 years, he's going to vote for the same guy as me. So let's force that vote. And now he's going to have 6 vote strength. And not anyone is even going to be close. Now when we look at our succession, you can now see that our primary heir will receive East Francia, these lands. He will receive Bavaria. And he will also receive whichever this way is going. This title succession is going here, which right now looks like it's going to be our son. So he would gain the 3 kingdom titles. So we're just going to keep them within the family. Now our eldest son will keep Frisia and he will take a chunk out of East Francia, but we can go to war with him to take that back. He won't be as powerful. And our youngest son will gain the kingdom title of Burgundy, because I guess we must own more than 50%. We must... Yeah, we own 11 of the 10 titles. Okay, so he does get Burgundy. And he will get Swabia back. So we will have to go to war with him again to get those lands back. But now succession is managed. We just got to try and change our religion. And I'm going to decide what religion that will be. I think I want the religion to be Catharism. And the reason for that is it doesn't have a spiritual head of faith. I don't know why I needed to scroll to show you that. It doesn't really have the greatest tenets, but we're not going to be looking to play these characters longer than we have set up a German Empire. Also, the final reason that we wanted to keep this is because we can actually keep the holy site in Cologne, which would be great. So anyway, now we're just kind of going to wait for our character to bite the dust, or we're going to keep trying to gain prestige. So I've just been keeping an eye on our experience, and we're actually 2 years away now. Actually only 700 points away from apostate. So I'm actually going to go on my pilgrimage now, and I'm going to go to Canterbury because this actually gives us learning experience, which is great. I'm also going to add another stop. I'm just going to remove all these guys. Is there a better one of you? No, there's not. I'm actually just going to customize the route as well. I'm going to add Salisbury in there because we get an extra 200 learning lifestyle experience. And just going to see if there's anything easy I could pick up along the way. Oh, another 200 here. I did not know we could pick up 200 there. Thank you. Yes, please. Oh, I clicked the wrong place. I don't want to go to Versailles. I want to go to... Wow, can I not click? I mean, I do have shaky hands, but... There we go. So we're going to need experienced captains to get across the lands there easier. Should we just pay for mercenaries? We're going to bring brighter guards or good knights, and we're going to go through an altruistic path, and I think we are all good to get going. Here we go, and now we've got the pilgrim trait, which means people are going to like us even more. Oh god, we have so many. I always forget to set up the court. I do this often. We've got the Spear of Destiny. We've got a Holy Nail. And we have a other Holy Nail? Holy Thorn. Okay, so we've got 412 Piety. And we have got Determined Pilgrim because we're Catholic. That's great. And now we're going to keep moving on and getting some learning and lifestyle experience. And I got the learning lifestyle trait. Okay, so now I can convert religion. Oh, I don't want to create a new Christian faith. I want to convert my faith to Catholicism. Which only costs 617. Wow, that was barely anything. It looks like most people will convert. Most of them will. Okay, it doesn't look like the western half will. Well, we already have the vote, so we're all good. And we're going to recruit this woman to my court. I didn't believe we had revocable. Yeah, spiritual for life. Okay. So we're all good now, and we've still got Cologne. And it is great. Did our eldest son convert with me? Oh my god, I keep pressing all the wrong things. There we go. Our eldest son did convert, our second son did, and our third son did. Okay, that's all great. As soon as we've saved 850 gold, we can create the title, which is great, which we're now going to probably be able to do in this guy's lifetime, or probably within the son's lifetime. Okay, here's the independence demand, and now we can rally our troops. It's really not that big of an army. I'm surprised they're going to war. Let's see the size of it. They have 5,000 men. They do not look like they have 5,000 men. Why do they have 5,000? He has 1,700. He has 1,700. Okay, so they're just adding up. 800. Wow. Okay. Well, we can call in our allies because this is a defensive war. So people are more willing to join, and it is free. So we're just going to call everyone in. I'm actually going to start demanding some conversions as well for powerful vassals within my region, because for some reason they didn't convert, even though they have no reason not to like us, which is odd. Oh, there we go, this man has died. King Ludwig II of East Francia rests in the arms of the Lord at 69 years of age. He died of old age, a hollowed shell of his former self. He had long lost his wits by the time his final path. I don't know if he's long lost them. Anyway, King Carmen ascends to the throne, spending long hours in prayer as not to upset God. Many are confident in Carmen's reign to blessings. Now, I read that completely wrong, but you get what I mean. And this is where I'm going to end this episode. Sorry, somebody just started calling me right then. Yeah, this is where I'm going to end the episode. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to see more. I'll see you guys next time.